Good morning. Welcome to the Community for Conscious Living weekly live broadcast. Today is Sunday, September 11th of 2022. The Community for Conscious Living is a community dedicated to personal transformation for universal harmony, healing the planet by making inspired changes in ourselves and in our daily lives to create a sustainable environment and a peaceful world. Our topic today is clearing the clouds of disapproval. And, I think, and especially, I don't know if it's a sign of the times. I know in my day, I think it was pretty common to have the disapproving parent who, expected you to be a certain way and to meet specific standards and societal and cultural and religious and all of these different kinds of constructs that we live in. And when you didn't live in that way, there was a lot of criticism, a lot of judgment, a lot of, that disgust, And I know that I grew up with a fair amount of that and a fair amount of distrust and disbelief and just a feeling that I was disgusting, that I was a person who was disgusting to people that I wanted to love me. And lately, in sessions with actually more than one, probably about 3 other people this week, this has come up. And so it's given me opportunity to do some personal introspection and healing around the topic. And whenever something is coming up repeatedly, I figure it's in the air. For me, it's in the air for our community. And so it's a good time to talk about it, to bring it up, and to do some healing around it. So if you know what I mean with that disapproving, it could be parent, could be a coach or a teacher or a sibling or even a child who thinks you as a parent do nothing right and can, you're always walking that line of how can I be true to myself, be strong in myself, and still, be the person who is worthy of the love of the people that I want to love me, that I most want love from. So if you can relate to this in any way, just offer a prayer for your heart, a prayer for your physical body and your mental body, your emotional body, and your greater body of your entire conscious being, which is so much bigger than your physical self. So let's just come together in our meditation and healing circle, sitting together, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together as one. And let's bring all of our faces, our senses, our eyes, our ears, our nose, our mouth, everything to face toward the center of the circle. Imagine us like a hub. Imagine us like a wheel sitting around the circle, and the hub in the center of the circle is where we turn our focus and attention to, and this is where our hearts meet. And together, let's call on our source in the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you. We ask you to send your vibration of your pure divine light. Just imagine, feel, perceive this pure divine light streaming into the center of our circle. Imagine this light streaming in, streaming, filling all of our virtual space with pure divine light. And just let yourself be met by this light. Let your entire being be met by this light. And let this light be absorbed into your skin. And let this light be absorbed into your eyes, into your nose, into your mouth, into your ears, through all of your being that senses your surroundings and takes in information from your surroundings, including the air of disapproval. So, this is the same pathway that disapproval comes in through, and it fills your field. So let this pure divine light, the light is purifying, the light is cleansing, the light is awakening, it's illuminating. So let this light awaken, illuminate, cleanse, purify, and make pristine your field and the pathways of your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, and all of the pores of your skin, which take in information and send information to your brain and your nervous system about what is in front of you in this moment. And when we have things like this from our past, that cloud of disapproval, it's like it's filling the space, the field, it's in your neurological pathways. It's like a memory within your electrical system. And just let those memories be cleansed and purified and reset as this light travels through your body, illuminating, cleansing, purifying, renewing, and restoring you to your natural rhythms and your true inner knowing of your being as a pure divine light. And let this light, just let yourself absorb it in, and you can use your breath to breathe it in and breathe it into your body, this pure divine light. Ya Nur, Ya Nur, Ya Nur, the pure divine light. And let it be absorbed into your body. Breathe it in. Let it cleanse. Let it purify. Let it restore and renew. And take it all the way in. This is the light of your truth. And as this light comes into your field, your entire being is made of light, this core life force that runs through the core of your body and gives you breath, gives your heart its heartbeat, gives your body its movement and its rhythms, and your consciousness. Just let all of this, it is pure light, contains much pure light, and let that pure light, as you call it in from your source, let it be like a tuning fork. And when you tap a tuning fork and you put it next to another tuning fork, the other one will begin to resonate, to vibrate, and to hum the same song, if you will. So as you tap this tuning fork of pure divine light, bring it in and hold it next to your core that is pure divine light, and let your core of pure divine light also begin to resonate. Feel that vibration awaken in the core of your body, and let that core light vibrate inside of you. And let it awaken the pure divine light inside of you. Let it illuminate the pure divine light inside of you. And let that pure divine light emanate from your core out into your body. And let it touch into every cell of your body. Let it touch into every cell of your body, illuminating, cleansing, purifying, restoring, renewing every cell of your body, awakening the true light inside of you in every cell. And take it all the way in. And again, together, let's call on our source in the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you. We ask you to send your vibration of your unconditional love. Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud. And just let this pure, unconditional love stream into the center of our circle, filling all of this space like a gentle waterfall of compassion and kindness and love and acceptance and mercy. And just let your heart center, that funnel of energy that extends from the front of your heart, just let it tip up slightly. And let this gentle waterfall stream into this funnel and stream into your heart. And let your funnel at the front of your heart center, let it be like a breathing portal. And as you inhale, breathe in that unconditional love into your heart center. And let this vibration of unconditional love fill your heart space. Let it fill your heart center with unconditional love. And the nature of the heart is to love. The desire of the heart is to love and be loved. So let this pure, unconditional love, as it streams in through this funnel, let it let it fill your heart and invite your heart to be loved, to receive the love that it seeks from the love itself, its mirror of love. And let this love, this water of love, gently surround your heart and hold your heart. And just fill the entire space with unconditional love. Conditions are a thing from the human ego. We decide when love is okay, when it's not okay, when we're worthy of it, when we're not worthy of it. And love is love is love, regardless of our conditions or our beliefs or our states. So let your heart be surrounded by love, and let this love your heart until your heart is so saturated with love that it can't help but be pure love. Let it be pure love. Let that love saturate your entire heart space. And let your heart just begin to float in this ocean of love. And let your heart immerse into this ocean of love. And let your heart just be saturated and begin to dissolve in this ocean of love. The heart that has been met with disapproval so much needs to be held in the love unconditionally. So let's hang out here for a moment and really let the heart rest into pure unconditional love and just get a sense what it feels like to dip a toe in that water. What does it feel like for the heart to dip a valve in that water? Let the heart feel. What's it like to hang out in the ocean of unconditional love? There's nothing to disapprove of where there is unconditional love. Love knows love. Love knows how to love. Love knows how to be loved. Love is love. And again, let it tap that tuning fork of the knowing of unconditional love inside of you and inside your heart, of the essence of love that is your heart. Let that be awakened by the tapping of this tuning fork, as we call Ya Wadud. Ya Wadud. Wadud is the pure unconditional love, and when we call it by its sacred name, Wadud, it sounds the vibrations, the frequencies of unconditional love itself. So speak that right into your heart center, that wadud, wadud, and let that resonance vibrate in your heart center and awaken the existence and the essence and the knowledge of love at the center of your chest. And breathe that vibration into the center of your chest. And let your heart just curl up and be cradled and held and loved in this vibration, in this nest, in this womb, in this sacred space, at this sacred altar in the center of your chest. Your connection with the universal divine power, the universal life force, the universal love. Gently letting your heart rest there and hang out there and float in the ocean. In the pure and safe waters. And again, together, let's call on our source in the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. We call on you. We ask you to send your vibration of eternal compassion. Eternal compassion, the ocean of living consciousness. Eternal because it extends well beyond our time and space realm and contains all of this time and space realm, all of this material existence and beyond. It is the womb of our cosmic existence. It is the womb of our collective consciousness of all of existence. As everything in our existence is alive and has consciousness, more than what you see and traditionally think of as alive. Everything is alive. Everything has cycles. Everything has consciousness. Everything is of the same matter and of the same reflection of light of the same Creator. And everything is held in this cosmic womb. This is the eternal compassion, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman, the womb of our creation that holds and loves and accepts unconditionally, is the pure divine compassion. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman. Bismillah. So I want to invite you to call directly on your source. And I want you, if you will, if you feel so inclined to, just call on all of the support and help from all of your healers, helpers, and guides on this journey, as you have many that are here, that are in the unseen realms, very close to you, who are here to help and support you. And as a human being, you have free will. So when you want the help and support, you need to ask for it and then know and trust that they are here waiting for you to ask. So let's ask specifically in this moment for any of those places that carry that cloud of disapproval, the remnants of disapproval, the memories of disapproval, the expectations of disapproval, the template, the grid of disapproval, any of that, let's just ask that it be released, called out of your field. And you can just place it right in front of you in the center of our circle. And together, let's just call the angels, call the prophets, call the guides, call the saints, call the healers, the perfected ones, all of the helpers who are here to support us on our path to healing and wholeness. And let's ask them to please release any and all of these clouds of disapproval. Just pull them out of your field, every thread, every fiber, to release it from your field and return it to its rightful place, wherever that may be. And we don't need to know. They know, and we can trust them. So let this be pulled from your field. Anything and everything that is ready to go and is no longer yours to carry, that has served its purpose and it is done. Let it release, let it release, let it release. Ya afu, to be excavated and returned. Ya afu, ya afu, ya afu. Ya afu is it is the forgiveness of it that excavates the wounds and releases everything and cauterizes the wound, heals over this space to return it to where it was before there was any infliction of any wound at all. And just ask your angels, ask your healers, helpers, and guides for that help and that support. And in this moment, there are parts of you that have been hiding for a very long time as they've been fearing the disapproval. And let's call on our source as the witness, who is the all-seeing, the all-hearing, the all-knowing, who is the consciousness that gives. It is the ocean in which and from which our drop exists and subsists. We are a drop in the ocean, and the consciousness, that ocean, which makes up our drop, knows. It's like the distributed consciousness that knows everything in every drop of ocean and is all seeing, all hearing, all feeling, and is the ultimate love and compassion and understanding and acceptance, and the nurturer, the provider, the healer, the guide, and the witness. So let your source come in as a witness to your heart, to your mind, to your body, to your soul, to your spirit, and those places in you that have been hiding, that have been in lockdown, in protection, that have been under safeguard, not to be seen or exposed for fear of being met with disapproval and whatever may follow from that. Any of those places, again, just continue to let those energies be released from that place, and those wounds to be healed, and those places underneath the wounds that are being protected, that are hiding in there. Just let this light of the witness, the all-knowing, the all-seeing, the all-hearing, the all-understanding, the witness, this is Ya Shahid, Ya Shahid. Let this light come in to meet those places that have been hiding. This is the light of truth and the witness who knows truth, who is your existence, and who knows better than to believe that you are anything less than pure light and unconditional love. So let those places, let them be met with the light of the witness, Ya Shahid. And if you can, just let your guard down around these places, or at least begin to let your guard down, and let this witnessing come in, and let the light of this witness shine upon the truth of what exists underneath the hiding, the brilliance, the innocence, the light, the spark, the playfulness, the joy. All of that, let this light shine on it. Let it be seen. And know that it is safe in this moment. This is between you and your source. So let this be a moment between you and your source. And let all of this be met, all of the parts of you be met with this total acceptance, gentle, loving kindness, unconditional love. Let it be met. Let it be held. Let it be seen for the truth of who and what it is. Let it be loved. And let it be absorbed into your heart. Let this love, this acceptance, this light, this is the one who sees you as the beauty that you are created to be. And let the light of, like the eyes of the witness, as the witness witnesses your beauty and your light, let those eyes really reflect for your heart and soul the light and the beauty that you are. Let that be, as you are witness, let it be like looking in a mirror with X-ray vision that can only see the core truth of your being. Ya Shahid, Ya Shahid, Ya Shahid. And gently let that be received. Just receive it. Take it in. And take it in deeper. And take it in deeper. Take it in deeper. This pure divine light, the unconditional love, the gentle loving kindness, the eternal compassion, the all-knowing, the all-hearing, the all-seeing, the witness who knows and understands you as a being of pure light, the reflection of the source of light itself, the reflection of the pure light. And let yourself breathe with that. Let yourself have some movement with that. Let your breath breathe right into the center of your chest. And you can give an audible ah, or the embodied spirit breath, the or the breath that takes you from the innermost to the outermost, the gentle ooh, the very gentle ooh. That's the who, like who is it? But it is the who that is like the pronoun for the name of God that is He, that is the only one. And it also represents the innermost of creation all the way to the outermost of creation and the connection of everything in between. Ooh, ooh. And that part of you that has been in hiding, let that part of you drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. Let it be like the dry sponge that absorbs all of the water of love. And let it give to that innermost part of you. Let it give this saturation of love. And invite your heart to say yes to this love and really let it in. Let it all the way in. And for the part of you, if you can imagine yourself now speaking to the part of you that has been in hiding, you can just reach in for that part of yourself, like you're standing in front of that part of yourself, reaching your hands and taking him or her by the hands and just guiding them out of the shell to come and stand with you in your core, to feel the presence of this pure divine light and the strength and the protection of this pure divine light. And invite it to stand. Invite it to stand as tall as it can. Let it stand with you. Let it grow with you. And just guide her or him out. And let this part of you feel what it feels to stand strong in the core with you. Feel this part of yourself being solidified and strengthened. Feel it being held strong. Kahar, that means the invincible. Right? When we go through our challenges in life and our dark night of the soul, we come out the other side having learned what we needed to learn and enveloped what we need to envelop, integrate the knowledge we're here to integrate. We come out stronger. So let this part of you come out and come out stronger. Calling on the light of truth, calling on the real. Yahak, the truth. Yahak. And this part that stands next to you in the core, that stands strong and firm, just let yourself merge with her or with him. And let this part of you come to join you in the core of your body. And feel the strength. Feel the strength. Let it fill you with certainty, a feeling of certainty. Let it fill you with a sense of confidence. Let it fill you with strength. Ya Allah. And let yourself if you feel like it, you can stand in your Wonder Woman Superman stance with your spine upright and lifted, right? And head straight ahead, not tilted up, but straight ahead with a slight downward tilt, really containing your energy within your globe. And call all of the parts of yourself, inhale them in and draw them into your core to meet you along that vertical core, and invite them all to feel the strength and the confidence and the certainty of standing in this core together. Ya Kahar, the invincible. Ya Kahar. Ya Kahar. And let that come in and strengthen you. Solidify you. Ya Kahar, Ya Haq, the invincible, the truth. Ya Kahar, Ya Haq, the invincible, the truth. And anything else that wants to be lifted out of this space, just let it be lifted and offer it to the angels, the saints, the perfected ones, the healers, the helpers, the guides, of course, the prophets, anyone who's here to help and support you on this journey, your path to healing and wholeness. Just let it release, 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 and let all of that is being released, let it fill with the light, a pure divine light, the light of your witness, of your source, who is the witness. Let it fill with pure divine light, unconditional love, eternal compassion, with the strength, with the truth. And let's just take a moment, and anywhere where you have put your power into someone else's hands waiting for their approval, let's let that go, right? Not your power, but the wait for their approval. They may never come around, they may never approve, and that's okay, because that's on them, not on you. So let yourself stand strong in your core right now. And all of those places where your power is out there hanging out waiting, and hanging out waiting for someone else to come around, for someone else to see you, for someone else to give you permission, for someone else to approve. Take all of those and just reel them back into yourself. All of those places, call them, reel them back into yourself, and let them join you in your core. Let them join you in your core. Ya Jamia. Ya Jamia means that which gathers and unites. So gather and unite all of the parts of yourself into your core, to be with this core light, this core truth, this core strength. Ya Kahar, the invincible. Ya Kahar. And release any cords or attachments to anyone else. Anyone who you may have waited for, who's may or may not come around. Just release the cords, release those attachments. Stand strong, stand firm, and just really uplift your spine again. And just imagine that vertical cord, that rod that goes through the top of your head. And it goes through the center of your body, halfway front to back, halfway side to side. Just feel that pure divine light streaming in through your head, and let it move along your vertical core, passing along the front of your spine. And as it does, let it align all of the center points of your body and connect all of your chakras on the inner, if you will, connecting your head space, your throat space, your heart space, your solar plexus, your sacral center, your base, connecting everything into your vertical core. Yakawi is the most strong, the strength of spirit. Matin, the strength of body. Aziz, the divine strength, all-encompassing strength. And the Aziz is a name, if you like to recite the divine names, Aziz is the name of the divine power of the strength, that when you embody this strength, when you recite this name and let this vibration of Aziz move through your body, it moves you into that space of that naturally draws to you respect and esteem. It naturally draws to your pure, authentic being respect and esteem. Ya Aziz, Aziz, Ya Aziz, Ya Aziz, Ya Aziz. So let that strength, just let that strength pour in through the top of your head and move along the vertical core all the way through your body. Ya Aziz, filling you with this vibration and this template of this divine strength. Ya Aziz, Ya Aziz, Ya Aziz, Ya Aziz, Ya Aziz, Ya Aziz, and let it move all the way through your vertical core, from the top of your head, through your head space, through your throat space, through your chest space, through your solar plexus, through your abdominal space, and through your base. Ya Aziz, like it is strong in the pure light of your existence. And take a breath, feel it, breathe it in, land in your hips, upright your spine, and be this light, be this strength, be this power. Be integrated, all of the parts of you. Find safety, find strength, find beauty, find truth, and again, letting any expectations of anyone else, let them go. Any of the emotional pain or the mental pain, let those go. Let the angels take them, release them from your field. Ya Afu is excavating anything and everything from those wounds, cauterizing, sealing, and restoring to the original state. Ya Afu, Ya Afu, Ya Afu, Ya Aziz, the strength. Ya Allah. And if there's any last prayer or ask that you would like to make from your source or from the prophets, angels, healers, helpers, guides, teachers, perfected ones, saints, just let yourself make that prayer right now, face to face with your source. I just want to make a prayer for all of the children on the planet right now who are in their developing stages of life where these patterns are set. Our children today have a big job ahead of them with the world that we are creating or have created, and they need all of the support that we can give them. So for those children who are met with disapproval and with criticism, with judgment, I ask and pray that they be given the strength to truly know themselves, to truly love themselves, to truly be themselves, to truly shine their light, and to be all they are here to be, to do all they are here to do, to give all they are here to give, to receive all they are here to receive, to learn all they're here to learn, and to contribute to the evolution of this planet in the way that our source has laid out for them, and of course they will. We pray to make their paths easy. We pray to make them strong. We pray to have the wherewithal to support them as they struggle on their own paths to come into their own, to carry forward with what we have made on this planet. And they will. And they will. So let's trust. All by divine design. Okay. So take a minute, put your feet on the ground. Feel your connection with the earth. Feel your presence in your body. Feel your center of gravity in the center of your pelvic bowl. Feel that connection in with that lower dantian, which is right there in the center of the pelvic bowl, that vital life source energy, that life force energy. Let yourself connect with that and let that just fill your vertical core along with this pure light that's streaming in through your vertical core. Let them meet and marry in that space, the light and the life force. Let them enliven and awaken your entire body. Give you that feeling of strength and invincible and love and compassion and truth. All right, and with that, I'm going to wrap up this part of the session today and open for Q&A. I'll be ending the recording. So to wrap up the recording, let me say to those of you who are listening to the recording, you're invited to join us live on Sundays at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. U.S. Pacific Time. Find information for joining us live at communityforconsciousliving.com. It's communityforconsciousliving.com. While you're there, sign up to receive reminders and replays about our live events, this one and others that we have. And you'll also receive the replays. And when you sign up, you will also get a one sheet that is a reminder of, it's called the 10 Spiritual Principles of Our Human Existence. It's a reminder of who and what you are and why you're here and what this world is about. And it helps us to keep it all in perspective so that we can not get as lost along the way, or at least know how to get back when we do feel lost. And it comes with a 15-minute guided meditation to help you to connect with the pure divine light, unconditional love, and eternal compassion that is the core of your being, your divine essence. And it is a downloadable meditation that you can download and use as a part of your daily meditation practice, that I recommend you have a daily practice every morning when you wake up. And if you can wake up before dawn and do that practice, that is the best. That's going to get you amazing results. All right. And if you need anything from me, by all means, reach out. I am here. I'm accessible. I'm available to support. And with that, I end the recording and I'm opening for the Q&A. Thank you very, very much.